All right, let's go. Let's try this one more time. My internet's being all weird tonight. Don't understand what's going on. Just scouring the internet, hanging out, drinking some tequila from the greatest country on earth. Taylor Hall. Why is Taylor Hall such a hot topic? Oh.
3. Now the pass in front and Hall scores. Bruins
Nice.
tie the game at 1. In second period.
Taylor Hall is gross. I love when people say stuff like that. It makes me so happy. Tie ball game. What a goal. What an absurd goal. It didn't look like that crazy. Tim Ryan. Congrats. You're a hot news commodity right now. 65. What did you say, Tim? Tim, what did you say?
Country that are both living in reality, and you ain't one of them. I yield back.
Timothy.
Cops! This is a slap in the face to every
Tim.
rank and file cop in the United States. If we're going to take on China, if we're going to rebuild the country, if we're going to reverse climate change, we need 2 political parties in this country that are both living in reality, and you ain't one of them. I yield back the balance of my time.
Oh, he has that.
Members are reminded
Right.
to direct their comments to the chair. The
Reality is
gentleman
a
from Mississippi
A
Reserve.
pain in the butt.
Cops! This is a slap in the face to every rank and...
What else is going on? The Hill. Welcome to the Hill version of Twitter. Twitter. I had you on a string. Twitter. And with you I will bring. Same verse, same as that. Twitter. I made you out of clay. What is going on with my internet? They are just doing some... Seriously, though. Okay, what is going on? It's the globalists. They're trying to take over. What is going on with my internets? Oh my gosh. Maybe it's just not. It's not in the cards tonight. What's it? Explore. Trending. Spurs. What are people saying about this Tim Ryan guy? I think I'm curious of that. Tim Ryan has lost it, screaming and failing and flailing on the floor now. Comparing this to Benghazi, where 4 people were killed by the terrorists in Obama White House lied to the U.S. public about what happened 2 months before the re-election. Take a chill pill, dude. It's hard to take a chill pill in this economy. Wow, Tim Ryan has enough. I mean, it's just that face alone. It's just so much fire. Timothy, what's going on? I mean, he's right about saying that they need 2 political parties that are living in reality, which is true. Tim Ryan just eviscerated the Republicans. Well, he said 2 parties that need to live in reality. And I guess he is talking about Republicans, but both of them need to. Kyle Griffin, we had more people. Okay. I just hate when people just quote that and then put it as their tweet. No, Tim Ryan is running for Senate. Billy Crystal. Maybe for a few hours at least, I can be a Tim Ryan Republican. Snore. You're not Republican. Some of these people. I used to be a Republican. This is not what we used to stand for. And what the party has become is not what it is now. It's blah, 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 blah. Ohio's Democrat Tim Ryan rails against GOP opposition to January 6th rails. I love when people write things like rails. Jim Acosta is one guy that's just doing his best. I'm railing against the opposition. Can you not say that? Holy shit. Tim Ryan, please marry me. Love, Kate. I stand with Tim Ryan. Who's with me? Stop what you're doing and watch this. My name's Adam. All right. That's enough of this, Tim Ryan shenanigans. Stop what you're doing. Capitol Police. Oh, what are people saying about Capitol Police thing? That thing was so stupid. These people are being prosecuted. Why do you need more? Issue statement approval of January 6th commission. Okay. We believe a thorough, nonpartisan investigation. Oh, please. There's no such thing as nonpartisan and thorough investigation in the same word. Is my internet being all weird again? I swear it is. Got a few people watching. I'm curious. Let's see. Let's watch myself. Let's live in the... Okay. We believe a thorough, nonpartisan investigation... Oh, please. I think it's not bad. That was kind of weird. Howie's death is an immediate outgrowth of those events. Every officer who worked that day, as well as their families, should have been better understand what was happening, of covering the facts that will help our nation and many lessen the lingering national bitterness that has divided our country. We implore Congress as one establishment to propose commission. A statement circulating on Twitter from members of Congress Capitol Police was not released by the department. A Capitol Police spokesman tells me the USCP spokesman made it clear they did not want to know where the letter came from. The Capitol Police have expressed to members of Congress from the Is this really from the Capitol Police? Every police officer signed off on this. I can't stand when like unions do this kind of stuff. Just like, this is what we believe, and like you're like, I just work here. We members of the United States Capitol Police write this letter and express our profound disappointment with recent comments from both chambers, minority leaders expressing no need for a January 6th commission. The brave men and women of the USCP were subjected to hours and hours of physical trauma, which led to months of mental anguish. I don't doubt that. If you look around the Capitol building, you will still see doors that are broken. Well, that's because government is in charge of fixing things. Let's just be real. If you still have doors that are broken, windows that are smashed, and some cases missing. Cases. Well, somebody needs to get on the case. Officers are forced to go to work with the daily reminder of what happened that dreadful. You would think, I wonder if like some of these politicians would feel the same way about some of these other police officers who work in the inner cities that don't get the same backing some of these officers do. On January 6th, where some officers served their last day in a U.S. Capitol Police uniform and not by choice, we would hope that members whom we took an oath to protect would, at the very minimum, support the investigation to get to the bottom of everyone's responsible and hold them to 100% accountable, no matter what the title or position they hold. I feel like they're doing 450 people have been arrested. I mean, not every person that was in front of the steps did something that warrants an arrest and conviction. It's inconceivable that some of the members we protect would downplay the events of January 6th. Well, a lot of them are there, so I guess, you got to factor in their point of view. Members safely were dependent upon the heroic actions of the U.S. Yeah, I've seen some heroic actions of letting them come in. It is a privileged assumption for members to have a point of view that it wasn't that bad. You know what? No one is saying it wasn't. I think people are saying it wasn't that bad because the media is comparing this to 9/11 and I've heard other Democrats comparing this to Pearl Harbor. When you compare something to an extreme, it's preposterous. So you have to downgrade it in a sense. So I just don't. What do you expect people? If people were to actually call it like a riot and stupidity and just call it for what it is, it would be different. But the fact that a lot of politicians are like coming out saying things like, "This is the worst thing that happened in this country since 9/11," or since Pearl Harbor, and you're just like, that doesn't make any freaking sense. Lastly, we give each passing week a new revelation about January 6th himself. A new indictment comes to light. Another newsreel of USCP officers being assaulted is released. I haven't seen any, or some breaking news regarding somebody's involvement. Again, I haven't seen much video. With these constant reminders, it is unconscionable to even think of anyone could suggest we need to move forward and get over it. No, I don't think anyone is suggesting that these officers involved just need to get over it. I would never diminish anybody's like pain and suffering. I think it's just, again, it's the politicians and the people in the media that are taking things and blowing it way too far out of proportion and acting like it was a big deal, but they're acting like it's worse than World War II, and you just can't say stuff like that. It's just, unfortunately, this letter comes to you anonymously because the U.S. Capitol Police officers, we are expected to remain neutral. So it's just like one person, and then some politician found it and was like, "Oh, I'm going to put this up because it fits my narrative." God. We are expected to remain neutral and do our jobs with honor and integrity. It's unfortunate that our bosses, Congress, are not held to the same standard as the U.S. CPR. Yeah, that is unfortunate. We should hold a lot of people to the same standards for a lot of things, like the news. Breaking exclusive. That sounds hot. Breaking exclusive. Multiple sources have confirmed AOC owns a Tesla parked illegally in front of the Whole Foods. Oh, please tell me this is true. Multiple sources confirm AOC owns a Tesla parked it illegally in front of a Whole Foods connected to our luxury apartment building. Please tell me it has like they blurred out the I wish it just said AOC is bae. That is a terrible parking job. She's like came out and crossed the line and was like, whatever. I'm AOC. All right. I guess that's huge breaking news that we need to all talk about. Mitch McConnell is Mitch McConnell. Oh, poor Mitch. The queer reverend. This is what Republicans do to other Republicans who get caught having sex with minors and committed treason. Part of me thinks that was like a joke, but what the hell is this breaking exclusive with the whole Gates, DeSantis, Coke, Hooker, Andrew Giuliani, Florida weed legalization things going on? Okay. MAGA veterans, it's physically impossible to protect and defend the Constitution at the same time you support Trump, who violated it during every single day of his presidency. How? You broke your oaths. Okay. This is the kind of like hysteria that I just cannot stand for. It's just over the top insane. You broke your oaths. Donald Trump violated the Constitution. No references to how or anything like that. Just saying stuff. Breaking. Oh, what the horror. What will they do when they find out Trump is under criminal investigation? Sounds like a dream of yours. Oh my God, this thing needs to get passed through. We got to put Trump behind bars. It's the only thing. Republican man angry that a woman makes enough money at her job to have a nice apartment and an electric car. She's a politician. She's sets her own salary. Republicans are still okay. Okay, what else is going on Twitter? Let's. Why K-pop? Is my internet still doing a madness? It is doing a madness. What is the deal with my internet today? I'm just not a big fan of it. All right, I'm stopping because my internet is just getting worse by the minute. I don't understand. I'm going to have to make a phone call because I'm supposed to have fast internet. Thanks, guys.